Gavin Newsom, King of California. Not everyone who runs a state is elected.
Is it fair to say, after the 2026 midterms, you're going to give it serious thought?
Yeah, I'd be lying otherwise.
You always
I'd
do.
just be lying, and I can't do that.
You a liar.
Governor, you have long
I can't lie. Are you kidding me? I'm Gavin Newsom.
a compelling why, a reason. Are you moving closer
Clip and meme.
to figuring out your own why and your own decision?
Yeah, Nietzsche said, if you have a compelling why, you can endure any how. And so I don't think, I think the biggest challenge for anyone who runs for any office
Go back 5 seconds.
the hands.
people see.
Right there.
She said, if you have a compelling why, you can endure any how. And so I don't think, I think the biggest challenge for anyone who runs for any office is
I want that.
people see right through you if you don't have that why. You're doing it for the wrong
By the way,
reasons.
this is when you talk to your girl you just met and you want to impress the parents. You talk like this. Now, if you straight up want to show up and show the true gangster side of you, this is what you do. This is what you do. Go ahead, Gangster Newsom.
But also, you know, it was also about paying the bills, man. And it was just like hustling. and so I was out there kind of raising myself. Turning on the TV.
Oh, here we go again.
Started, you know, just getting obsessed, you know, sitting there with the, you know, the Wonder Bread and 5 stacks of pain.
Like the White Stack Five story.
Okay. Come on, man. Come on. Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. You talking about me?
YG.
YG,
But
man.
every day in the backyard, just bouncing the basketball, throwing the ball against the wall until the ball is just like fraying, man.
Hell yeah. Tell that dude.
So just and then you know, then this student that was shitty student is in the back with his head down. All of a sudden, started throwing the baseball a little faster.
Hell yeah.
Player?
By the way, let me tell you what I don't appreciate. Some
people
people are going to say that's not really him. Like he's just doing it because he's trying to pander to a couple African Americans.
That's him.
That's him. Because if you want to go, Rob, play this other clip, he comes out straight up gangster. Like he was about to do to hit him up on Trump. Rob, play this, the highlights of that interview.
Man.
Watch this one, the highlight of the interview. Here's how he starts. Go ahead, Rob.
To show the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. Appreciate it.
You have to understand, these guys aren't.
Shoot.
They're not around. And I'm telling you, at the core of the problem with the Democratic Party, it's not about talking about things. You're not here to make a point. You got to make a difference.
Again with the
We will lose our country if we lose the midterm elections. I've never been this guy. I've always been like, come on, we'll be all right. We're resilient. This is different. This guy's an invasive species, man. This is different. These guys are surgical. And so we have to get our together.
Lie and lawyer go together. Lawyer.
One person ever in my office has ever used the word Latinx. I'm like,
So can we
what
finally
the
put that to bed?
Yeah,
we agree.
but where did that even?
No more Latinx,
I'm like,
everybody.
Well, I just didn't even know where it came from. I'm like, what are people talking about? Impactful this has been on the Latinx community. Latinx community politicians that are banning not assault rifles, but the word Latinx. Nothing I dislike more than the politician that sits there and lies to you. And we all just sit there rolling our eyes going, give me a break.
Do you remember that one interview where Newsom's like, oh, we're not worried about the elections? And he had that smile? This was like 3 weeks ago.
I've sent Rob the clip. You want to see how, and by the way, that's why he's been so quiet.
Breaking the glass.
Oh, this is, Pat, look, this is the attitude of, exactly. Go ahead.
We all have agencies. We can shape the future. There's still a lot of, look, I've said this before, so I'll repeat it. I don't anticipate this need to be the case, but there is a break the glass scenario. And there's many people that have a deep understanding of what it would look like if Democrats were locked out. And we're going to do everything to make sure that doesn't happen.
Look, quiet part out loud.
And Adam,
we're going to do everything possible.
And nobody could do
to make
anything.
sure
Agencies can shape.
Do something about it.
Agencies could shape the future.
Yeah,
and I'm tired of hearing, Pat, democracy. We're not a democracy, but we have lost the republic. If this is how it happens in front of our face, we can't do nothing about it. The government can't do nothing about it. And that's the front runner. That's the front runner of the Democratic Party. And if they win, Pat, and they come back in power, I'm not stupid. I know the pendulum swings. You let them in power. The SAVE Act didn't go through because they have 4 rhino, I'm not going to say the word, Republicans that they want to have power. And again, if I keep hearing this word democracy, it's our republic. And at what point are Americans, the citizens, the 99.999% are going to finally say, Pat, enough is enough? And I'm not saying we're complaining. No, we're trying to point out the obvious. They're cheating. You are cheating. In India, they have how many? 1 point some billion people. They know in one day. What the hell? We're America, and it takes weeks, and we're cool with it. And nobody on the other side is saying, Pat, because their side's gonna win. They're quiet. They're quiet, and that's why Gavin Newsom's quiet, because they know that they're freaking cheaters.
And while serving on the appellate bench in the 1980s, he helped Getty's son, Gordon, secure a change in state trust law that allowed him to claim his share of a multi-heir trust. After Newsom retired from the bench, he became administrator of the Getty Trust and provided seed money for his son Gavin Newsom, Nancy Pelosi's nephew, to start the Plump Jack business that led to a career in San Francisco politics as mayor of San Francisco and lieutenant governor of the state of California. Gavin Newsom was informally adopted by the Gettys after his parents divorced, and recently succeeded family friend Jerry Brown to be the current governor of California. For 80 years, these four families have ruled over the state of California politically. And with the help of Kamala Harris, Maxine Waters, Adam Schiff, and Dianne Feinstein, California's uncontrollable state government spending has amounted to over $2 trillion in debt and the highest tax rates in the country. The homelessness population is on the rise so much that a typhus outbreak has reached epidemic levels. Thousands of needles from illicit drugs litter the streets. They have made California a sanctuary state. They have been steadily chiseling away at the Second Amendment. They have passed laws for mandatory vaccinations, and they continue to aggressively oppose our president on every front.
Gentlemen, whenever you have a group of individuals who are beyond any investigation, who can manipulate the press, judges, members of our Congress, you're always going to have within our government those who are above the law.
Defund the politicians and refund the Americans.
Freedom! Breakthrough Media.
Freedom!